I'm Sarah here, and welcome to Android Tools. So today we're going to be counting down our top picks for the top 12 best sports games for your Android and iOS device. But before we start the video, let me introduce you to today's sponsor, UFO VPN. UFO VPN is a useful app for setting up virtual private network connections to browse safely, anonymously, and without the limits on your smartphone. If you're looking for a VPN app, then you're in luck, because UFO VPN is a great option. The pros of using UFO VPN are undeniable. With this app, you can set up private connections so you can browse anonymously, hiding your true IP address and location so you can avoid browsing restrictions in your country. This app also encrypts your private data and makes it impossible to access, protecting your identity and personal information. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description, download the app, and start browsing safely. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Starting off at number 12, we have Hockey All-Stars. This is a sports simulator where you have to stand at the head of the hockey club, with the developers combined in one game element, directly the simulator of the game and time manager, so that in addition to participating in sports battles, you'll also create your own club, recruit a team, and build your own arena. Excellent graphics and extensive game features will undoubtedly attract all fans of sports simulators. Breaking into number 11, we have Extreme Football. This is a street soccer game in which two mixed teams of 3 players that compete in exciting 3-minute games. This game's rules are similar to most soccer games. Once the timer reaches 0, the team with the most points wins. Extreme Football always has 3-on-3 games, but you can only control one player. This means that you can't change players during the game, but you can tap a button to ask your teammates to pass to you if you're open. Learn to play with your entire team to beat the exciting soccer games. Now at number 10 is Golf King World Tour. In this game, you get to play on beautiful courses against a rival from all around the world in real-time 1v1 online battles. By winning and collecting trophies, you can unlock higher tours. There are also features available to customize the looks of your character, hats, pants, tops, glasses, and shoes. There are various emotes available in the game to brag about your victory. Also, by collecting the best clubhouses and caddies, you can get more benefits. Overall, this is a spectacular golf game that not only has official licenses, but also excellent graphics and controls that are perfect for touch devices. Moving on to number 9, we have NBA 2K Playgrounds. This game started as a 2K NBA series for consoles, but it would appear that the brand is coming to Android. The new NBA 2K Playgrounds listing on the Play Store recently arrived for beta testing. The mobile version of NBA 2K Playgrounds, as you can see, the game will offer an arcade experience where you'll face off in 2v2 matches against competing teams, much like EA's NBA Jam series. As you play, you'll collect and upgrade your favorite NBA players, and specialized player abilities are also included. A leaderboard is also expected so fans can compete globally for the highest scores. Coming in at number 8, we have Rival Stars Horse Racing. There has never been a truly well-rounded and realistic horse game. This one nearly fits the bill. The graphics are stunning, soundtrack and sound effects are great as well. In Rival Stars Horse Racing, you play as the son and grandson of famous jockeys. By becoming a great jockey in your own right, you hope to not only make a name for yourself, but also redeem your family's name. To do this, you have to run races as well as manage a horse racing team and the stables where the horses live. You'll also need to breed horses together to create the next generation of horses to keep your family's business successful. Next up at number 7, we have Boxing Star. Boxing Star is a punch-out style boxing game where you can start from 0, fighting on the street against other amateur boxers. Bit by bit, as you win fights, you can boost your fame and maybe, who knows, make it all the way to the top. The controls in Boxing Star are very intuitive. Touching and swiping your thumbs on the screen lets you throw different kinds of punches, hooks, crochets, jabs, and more. As you level up and get new skills, you can also add moves to your repertoire. Between battles, you have a lot of other things to do. You'll have hundreds of customization options available to give a unique look to your boxer. Moving on to number 6, we have Trail Boss BMX. If you have played games from the Trial series, this game is basically that, but a bit more generic. You ride around a set path using the left and right sides of your screen to turn left or right, and the same controls give you access to tricks and stunts. Basically, it's a Trials-like, but for mobile. I would have preferred customizable controls, but they work, and the graphics, while great for mobile, are still just basic and generic. Noodle Cake Studios are capable of a much better looking game, but this one seems kind of dull, and the audio is also just there. Not bad, but not great either. Moving on to number 5, we have Sport Racing. In this game, you can get behind the wheel of over 20 real cars from world-class racing teams like Peugeot, Toyota, BMW, Nissan, Honda, or Subaru, and new cars are added with every update. This game has 4 different control options to choose from that both use the accelerometer on your device and touchscreen controls. There are also 2 different camera views to choose from, the third and first person, and one of the stronger points is that although you begin the game with just one vehicle, you can customize it with over a dozen unlockable paint colors. Next up at number 4, we have World Cricket Championship 2. This is a 3D cricket game where you can manage one of more than 15 national selections and 10 or so domestic clubs. Plus, you can play in more than 20 different stadiums under varying weather conditions. As if all the teams you can play in WCC2 weren't enough, the game also lets you customize your own team. You can create a name, pick the colors of your team's kit, your player's appearance, and much more. In short, you can create your own team from scratch. The game system in WCC2 is in-depth and realistic. The controls vary depending on whether you're at bat or in the field. Each player also has all his own attributes and abilities. Coming in at number 3, we have Ballistic Baseball. Ballistic Baseball is a real-time PvP baseball game that captures the intense battle of skill and wits between pitcher and batter. Play versus opponents in real time and matches on iOS, macOS, and tvOS devices in seamless crossplay. Put your baseball strategy to the test in live head-to-head matches where you'll choose the perfect pitch to strike out opponents, or swing for the fences on your way to becoming a champion. Ballistic Baseball is a true celebration of the great American pastime realized in a fun, larger-than-life art style. If you don't have an Apple device, don't worry, you can try MLB 9 Innings 19 on Android. The game has a similar experience. Next up at number 2, we have NBA 2K20. Meet the next season of one of the best basketball simulators on mobile devices. Here is another part of the popular series of sports basketball simulators with licensed NBA players. This game includes many new features that were so necessary, in particular, a new mode of passing story modes and the ability to play an online match against other players, as well as a completely new mode, a run in the streets. All the action on the site is accompanied by high-quality music with the participation of famous artists. Overall, excellent control systems, well-adapted gameplay, touchscreen play, and outstanding graphics. And finally, at number 1, we have eFootball PES 2020. This is the latest version of this amazing Konami soccer simulator for mobile. Unlike other games with similar names, this time you can control every player on your team when you play matches, just like when you play on consoles and computers. The gameplay is perfectly adapted to touchscreen devices. You can choose between 2 different modes. With the previously mentioned game modes, eFootball PES 2020 will keep you entertained. You can play in leagues, tournaments, exhibition games, and online challenges. You can even play against a friend via Bluetooth. So that's it, you guys. If you found this video interesting, then leave it a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.